Hello, today is Friday the 22nd of June 2012. It is approaching past 10:30 Eastern Time in the morning. A very quick look at the markets, a weekly chart on the short term hourly. Also go over three possible outcomes as Mike Maloney has stated two, and I'll go through a third as far as final outcomes for gold and silver. So let's get started. The Fibonacci that we're looking at, or the lines, represent from this high to this low. For the selling to be a failed move, it needs to hold and stay above a 61.8% retracement. Currently, this is set in at 38.91. If the 2610 level gets taken out, then these Fibonacci lines are going to decrease a little bit. Therefore, how far lower it would go, the first objective or the first area you'd expect this line could potentially go towards is maybe down to 36. And then here, maybe in and around 30. And then that would probably mean, of course, price action being down 22 or so, but I'm not going to get really too much into it for now, other than the fact that the move would be further because you'd take it from the high to whatever the low happens to be. By taking out this 26 low, well, then that obviously means that I'd be using a different low for calculations. As far as the other Fibonacci, the one that takes the 1774 breakout lows, which is these lows in here, that's when the big move that came into place, which started at the end of September of 2010, which meant from point A to point B, it went through the entire months of October, November, December, January, February, March, and April. So pretty much a hair over 8 months was the duration of this rally. The movement's down now towards the downside goes from the start of May of last year, and is at the end of this month, it'll be 14 months. So it's been a very long and deep correction, to say the least. When we move this on to the short-term time frame, this is the hourly chart, each candle representing 60 minutes worth of time, and this isn't CET, this is GMT, by the way. 1427 GMT. Anyway, when we take a look at this, I think what's interesting to note is the even 28 and 29, 28 and 27 levels. For even 28, not last night, but the night before, heavy resistance amongst the level. And last night, the 27 even level, well, heavy resistance last night in at 27. We move this back towards the daily chart. It's been holding much or doing a lot of room down towards this 26 level. That if it goes down below here, the 26 mark, I'm not going to say too much more because we pretty much already know. And you can expect a lot of different things. Let's look at the three different outcomes. Number one, legal tenders collapse and silver gold will seek proper fair value. I can't say the dollar because not everybody uses that noun. Some use pounds, some use yens or yuans or whatever, but it's all pretty much the same. And the book, they talk about a second outcome where the legal tender currencies will go through monetary reform, which requires gold and silver to be higher. This could have been done in 1980. That means they want to state that their dollar is actually not fiat, it's backed by something. And then again, the gold and silver fair value would have to come into play. But the third outcome was not given. And outcome number three is the bankers' world powers win their battle due to people not giving a beep about how money is created, and therefore complying to tyranny. And simply complying to tyranny is going to the bank and applying for a mortgage loan. There's a lot of different ways that people have complied and are still doing so. You can also throw in different factors about conditions. As you can throw in the conditions of the food, which is the big part of the economy, with our economy being so bad, which is how resources are distributed and created. JSNP4 recently talked about Roundup being in the urine of so many different animals, probably even ours, I'm guessing, I don't know, because of the chemical being so bad. It hits all the plants, then all the animals eat it, it gets into the water, and it's just a dangerous situation. But people don't give a bleep about stuff like that, and that's sad.